Thank you for joining us. We are live outside Kwaketo Mthandayo Palace here in KwaNongoma. The dignitaries are arriving, many of them government leaders, but also you're seeing Amabutho, they were part of it, maidens part of it, and the more mature ladies and their regiments also arriving in song to pay homage to Indlondle Nopapekanda, the late King Goodwill Zwelithini kaBhekuzulu, Upejane Pumesiqiwini. And I'm joined by Professor Musaqulu just to reflect. Prof, we've reflected a lot on the loss and the passing of His Majesty, that moment. But now we are in a different moment. We wake up this morning, His Majesty having been interred and departed. And now there's the interregnum and that situation that says, what now, Prof? How important a day is this as the continuation, the start of the continuation of the Zulu Kingdom?
Well, the reflection on the legacy is going to go on. It's a big legacy in terms of cultural heritage, tourism, economics, and the renewal of the Zulu Kingdom. But then, of course, the new issue is going to be around succession. There's a lot of guesswork that's happening right now, but the issue of succession will need to be speeded up because, as you know, the nation cannot wait any much longer. The king was very much involved with community projects, was very much involved with society.
Yes, please hold it close.
Was very much, I'm a school teacher. Was very much involved with societal issues, heritage, and all that. Now, the successor will need to be named as soon as possible, so that there can be stability. And this whole thing of guessing who it will be, because the longer it takes, then it becomes problematic because we will keep on guessing and guessing and guessing.
So without being insensitive, Kabashe, to not try and venture into any speculation, what I'm asking from you is assurance that the systems and traditions are in place and everyone within the royal household and everyone else involved knows exactly what needs to happen. These are systems that are not being turned to for the first time. They are tried and tested.
Yes, fortunately, we have somebody like Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi, who was there when the father to this king passed away and was in the forefront of that whole situation. Now it's happening again now, some 53 years later. So he has the knowledge, and I have a lot of trust in the members of the royal household that they know, because there are basics that need to be followed. The basics are not written down, but it's things that are well known culturally, which I don't want to articulate here because there will be lots of speculation if I say them.
Yes.
But they'll follow those protocols, and it can happen as early as today.
All right.
It's possible.
Professor Musaqulu, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. I'm going to ask you to leave your microphone on the floor. In fact, let me grab it from you, and then we can put it down on the floor. Professor Musaqulu there of the Heritage Development Trust, just in conversation about the importance and the significance of this moment as we await the motorcade of the President to come in. In fact, I'm told that during that moment while we were talking, the motorcade of the President has actually arrived. All right, I am joined now by the maidens. I'm a Swati man, and we would call them Ngesiswati Timbali, because they are the flowers of the nation, well, at least in as far as the Siswati culture is concerned. Sanibonani bosisi?
Yebo.
Ake nizisho ukuthi ngobani nilethwa yini lana?
Igama lami nguSinenhlanhla ngamagwaza, silethwa la ukuzobalelisa ubayede umuntu osithande kakhulu yonke leminyaka singaka nje ngoba besazi ukuthi uyena sigqugqumeza la ukuthi siphazi, ingakho sila namhlanje ukuzomvalelisa ngendlela efanele.
Right. Njengoba uthi unisize kakhulu ubayede, unisize ngani yini lena akanikeze yona eningayikuyikhohlwa eniyohlala nibambelele kuyona?
amazwi akhe nje ewodwa iwona asikhuthazile ngoba kwala noma sekuthiwa umhlanga ubaluleke kangakanani bebeka izaba nezaba kodwa yena wama wathi intombi ezilonge zisakhona zisafuna ukuyigcina yena ohleze ekhona enazo ezeseka namanje sikhona kungenxa yakhe.
Ngiyabonga sinenhlanhla ithi ngizokubambela nje la ngizobe sengiyasanitizer ngokuhamba kwesikhathi kodwa ngeke ngindedele nihambe ningakenzi into yenu nani ukuhlonipha ubayedwa. Ngibonge kakhulu kunjalo ke uyazizwela nawe nje baziqhayisa ngamasiko abo. That's how it's looking on this side, and of course there's a lot of activity, so I had to ask them to sort of keep it short, but I mean, as you heard there, just showing and displaying their pride in their heritage and culture. And a lot of them, of course, it keeps going back to the same story that says they attribute that to the contribution of His Majesty King Goodwill Zwelithini kaBhekuzulu, the revival of such traditions as Umkhosi Womhlanga, the reed dance. That maiden there, Sinenhlanhla, was alluding to that he stood firm to say that those who want to adhere to that culture should be able to do that.